What's good, neighborhood? You back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Marq Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly. You know why. Life is serious enough. Life getting real serious for Jermell Charlo, man. It appears that the boxing community, Texas, Houston, Lafayette, anybody who knows Jermell Charlo, respects Jermell Charlo, associated with Jermell Charlo in any kind of shape, form, or fashion, are disappointed in that performance that he put up against Saul Canelo Alvarez on Saturday for the super middleweight Undisputed. And I'm gonna be honest, I think calling it a performance might be a little too generous. Look at this, man. Look at Charlo. Charlo landed a total of 71 punches, man. But you can have that. That ain't even what we mad at. What's the lack of effort? So rapper Cameron has taken to his podcast, It Is What It Is, co-hosted by fellow Harlem Night MC Mason Betha, aka Mace, M-A$E. And Cameron and Mace did not hold back their feelings of what they thought about Jermell Charlo's performance. Let's play it, and we'll come back with some more commentary.
And Terrence Crawford had some words. He said, "You went out sad, didn't even try to win. All you did was try to survive. You should be ashamed of yourself." So what are your thoughts on the fight and Terrence's response?
Well, when Mace just said that we didn't meet him at the game and everything, and it was my fault, I feel like it's his fault for dragging me to that motherfucking fight. I can't get them 2 hours back in my life, man. That was probably the worst fight I've seen in person in I don't know how fucking long. Yeah. I have no idea what the fuck. I do have an idea.
Yeah.
Charlo, you fucking sold us out. You said you did it for the culture. What culture? The track culture, nigga? You was running the whole fucking fight. And
he ran all fight.
Let me go, Murder. You dragged me to this fight.
Okay.
So we even with the Colorado shit, because I really wasn't that impressed to go to the fight, because I told Bob, I said nigga was going to fuck Charlo up anyway. But what he didn't do, he ain't even fuck Charlo up, because Charlo was running. Y'all niggas been calling this nigga out for like 3-4 years. You and your brother been calling Canelo out. He been telling y'all niggas y'all do not want these problems. Y'all end up getting the ring, and you got the problems that he told y'all didn't want. Then you call out Bud after the fight. You just looking for fights to make money at this point. What I suggest is this, right? Errol Spence. We'll see where the coach goes. What's his name, Derrick James?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, go ahead, Murder. What happened?
I said that when they fight, who will the coach go with? Derrick James. Who are you going to coach if Errol Spence fights Charlo? Who is he going to go with?
Who gives a fuck? His top 2 fighters lost. He trash at this point. Nobody give a fuck about that nigga. I don't know how he won Coach of the Year, Trainer of the Year, whatever the fuck he was.
Trainer of the Year.
That nigga's garbage. So at the end of the day, you need some new fighters. The best fight that we probably want to see is your 2 fighters against each other. I don't even want to see Charlo against Bud. Because Bud's a monster. That nigga Charlo feet was off, fumbling. Like he looked like a nigga with no coordination. Like nigga was running. Though I'm looking at his face, and you could see when we seen on the instant replay, when the punches was coming his way in slow motion, he was scared. That nigga was
kept
scared,
doing
my
that.
nigga.
I was just like,
you went in for a check, my nigga, and you were embarrassing, and you sold
and his
us
brother
out.
was taking pictures with Bud.
Whole thing about it is this, and I ain't trying to start no shit, nothing. The nigga who smacked the shit was running, though. I'm looking at his face.
Gonna go with.
Who gives a fuck? His top 2 fighters lost. He trash at this point. Nobody give a fuck about that nigga. I don't know how he won Coach of the Year, Trainer of the Year, whatever the fuck he was.
Trainer of the Year.
That nigga's garbage. So at the end of the day, you need some new fighters. The best fight that we probably want to see is your 2 fighters against each other. I don't even want to see Charlo against Bud. Because Bud's a monster. That nigga Charlo feet was off, fumbling. Like he looked like a nigga with no coordination. A nigga was running. Though I'm looking at his face, and you could see when we seen on the instant replay, when the punches was coming his way in slow motion, he was like, He was scared. That
he
nigga was
kept
scared,
doing
my
that.
nigga.
I was just like,
you went in
wow.
for a check, my nigga, and you were embarrassing, and you sold
And his
this
brother
out.
was taking pictures with Bud.
Whole thing about it is this, and I ain't trying to start no shit, nothing like that. It's like this, bro.
Defeated super middleweight.
The nigga who smacked the shit out his brother was in there walking around dolo, white nigga. The other brother got 3 security guards with him walking around the arena. 3 security guards. Nigga smack fire out you. You don't want revenge? You ain't gonna pick up a chair like you was in Alabama, nut? Yo, my nigga. Nigga smack security. White nigga, you was in Alabama, nut? Yo, my nigga. Nigga smack stone cold dog shit out you, nigga. And you walking around with security? White nigga walking around like what's popping.
Yeah.
I don't got no respect for the Charlos. No disrespect to nobody who fuck with them, but they embarrassing y'all niggas. You got a wife, you got kids. Niggas seen you run that whole fight. Then you gonna call out Bud afterwards? Listen, me and Murder left when the bell hit. When soon as round 12 was over and the bell rang, we ain't say for a decision. We ain't say for shit. When we got outside, the nigga Terrence Crawford was already outside. I don't even know what round he left it. He had to leave like round 10. Like, yo, I'm not sticking around to watch this bullshit. That shit was bullshit. Yeah, I'm mad you took me to the shit, Murder.
Yeah, I was trying to be a friend of the year. I flew in from Denver to take Cam to the fight.
That shit was trash.
It was garbage.
It was super garbage. I don't really have that much to talk about the fight because everybody who's seen it. I'm more mad that you wasted my time. I can't get that 2 hours back in my life. Then you got Bub and them niggas at the crib. We done spent $89 on pay-per-view for this shit. Not even the regular like $49.99. $89?
Yeah,
nah, come on, bro.
Charlo, can we get our $89 back?
Please.
Please, just give us the 89 back and it's all good. It's water under a bridge, man.
Nah, it ain't because I can't get my time back. My time was way more valuable than the $89 because you got to think about how many $89 niggas spent because he sold us a dream. Now, we know what you're getting when Canelo come to the table.
Yeah.
Charlo lied. He got to get back 40 of the 89.
Paul was trying to go hard on Charlo or the Charlo twins, but he said his gyms is Lions only. That wasn't a line in there that game.
Pause. I'm going hard, pause. I don't know why you're not trying to go hard. The nigga wasted our time, and not only our time, everybody else whose time was in it. I really have nothing else to say about it. I'm good. Everybody seen what happened. It wasn't like no shit to really talk about. You ran, you lost, you got knocked down. You didn't even get knocked down. You took a knee. The nigga punched you.
That was a surrendering move.
Yeah, exactly. You got hit. It ain't like it was no flash knockdown, a stun knockdown. You actually took a knee, nigga. I ain't with it. I'm cool.
What happened to going out on a shield?
Ask that nigga. You know who went out on their shield? Errol Spence.
Errol Spence went out on his shield.
Errol Spence went out on his shield.
Shout out to Errol. And he tried to diss Errol in the
All Access. He definitely tried to say Errol Spence was all tired. I ain't trying to be Errol Spence. I got more respect for Errol Spence than you, nigga. Errol Spence was getting his ass whipped when the nigga stopped the fight. Errol Spence said, "What you stopping it for?" The whole world seen why they was stopping the fight, and he wanted to know why they was stopping the fight. I got way more respect for Errol than that nigga.
Yeah, shout out to Errol Spence.
Good point. Canelo dropped Charlo in the 7th round to remain the
All right, so there you have it. What do you think of what Cameron and Mace had to say about Jermell Charlo's performance? Either. That's my take. Wow. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the story. It's your man Martin Nash breaking beats. I'll see you on the next one. Oh, before I go, I got to say this. I heard that Jermell Charlo is saying he wants to fight Terrence Bud Crawford next. He was like, that's who I want next. That's what people... Nah, Crawford is busy now. It appears Crawford has responded and said, okay, y'all, I'm over twin Charlo, Jermell Charlo. He's no longer on my hit list. He went out there and laid down and let Canelo spank him like he was his daddy with no type of resistance. And he kind of did, though. He did run around that ring like you know, like the belt. Like he was running from that belt. All right. It's your man Martin Nash breaking beats. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the story. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, the champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.